So on this note, with your permission, I would just want to provide a few remarks, and then we would have this meeting adjourned. Colleagues from the University of Ghana who have been with us over the past 3 days, the Meals for NCD core team represented by the following institutions: University of Ghana, University of Health and Allied Sciences, the Ghana Health Service, Africa Population and Health Research Center, the University of Amsterdam, National Research Institute for Sustainable Development, RRD in France, Science Research Institute, Belgium, and the University of Toronto. Esteemed members of the Meals for NCD Advisory Board who were introduced on November 3rd, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen. There's an old Ghanaian saying which goes like this, that there is no never-ending feast, and that good things come to an end much more quickly. I think you would all agree with me, ours has been a very happy ending. On behalf of the Meal for NCD partners, I would like to extend our most sincere gratitude to all of you for making this time to participate in this meeting. The planning of this meeting, the first FERN, was initiated over 12 months ago when we received notice of award of the Meals for NCD grant from the IDRC Canada. The planning of the meeting, however, was paved with some challenges, as I noted on November 3rd. It was planned to be a face-to-face event, but COVID-19 made it impossible. Nevertheless, we have weathered the storms. And so here we are, although physically distant, yet we are mentally together. And as I noted, many of you, if not all, would agree that the meeting has been very successful. We have had 3 days of sharing, and 3 days of mentoring, and 3 days of learning. However, to others, it's not just been 3 days, but it's been over 12 months of hard work and planning. And so let me take this opportunity, with your permission, to acknowledge some individuals who have been at the forefront of this. So if you can just bear with me a few seconds to project them and acknowledge them. So to begin with, first with our early career researchers. I don't know if my screen is being shown. Early career researchers, Dr. Phyllis Adu, Wilhelmina Kwapong, who was with us until I think September ending, Gideon Senyo Amebenya, Ekuya Tando, Silva Nadema, and we also have been receiving IT support from Emmanuel Hammond. The project not only supports students, we also receive contributions, very meaningful and significant contribution from students. And so Crystal Rampali, who is a visiting student from the University of South Carolina, is currently in Ghana and contributing to the Meals for NCD's project. Ekuya Tando, not only is he an early career researcher, she is also a doctoral student being supported by the Meals for NCD. And they have been at the forefront, the logistical arrangement, preparations, and planning for these 3-day meetings. And to our core team, the Meals for NCD project is made up of individuals and institutions from several countries. And so from Ghana, myself and my colleague, Professor Richmond Aite, Dr. Amos Laar, and Dr. Kobe Mensah, all of the University of Ghana. And then from the University of Health and Allied Sciences, also in Ghana, Professor Francis Zotto, and you all listened to him a while ago. Representing the Ghana Health Services, we have the head of the Non-Communicable Diseases Control Program, Dr. Dennis Laar, also as a core member of the Meals for NCD. And then we move to other countries within Africa. Kenya is represented by Dr. Gisham Asiki of the African Population and Health Research Center. Our international collaborators on the program are from the University of Toronto. You listened a while ago to Professor Daniel Selling. You also listened to Professor Charles Ajimai of the University of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Professor Michelle Holzberg from the National Research Institute for Sustainable Development in France, IRD, and Stephanie, who delivered the mentoring or capacity building training yesterday, Dr. Stephanie van der Weer from the Sassino Research Institute, Brussels in Belgium. I noted also on November 3rd that the Meals for NCD project received support from local, regional, and international team of experts chaired by Professor Mary Laar from the University of Toronto. Mary is also the informal model leader for one of the models that the Meals for NCD project is implementing, the food provision model. From the Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health, we have Dr. Emmanuel Odami, who is representing the Ministry of Health. Also from Ghana, representing the Food and Drugs Authority, FDA, the statutory government agency that regulates matters relating to food and drugs, is represented on the advisory board. From the National Development Planning Commission, also a government agency, is represented by Mrs. Mary Imperi. We have two civil society organizations that are providing support to the project. And so Dr. and Mrs. Beatrice Weafe Adai is with the Ghana NCD Alliance. And then Mr. Issa Ali, who spoke earlier on, is representing Vision for Alternative Development. As he noted, what we seek to do, the depth and breadth of what we seek to do require that we have multiple stakeholders, various stakeholders, and the role of civil society organizations in helping us realize what we seek to realize is just significant. And so we have them represented. Internationally, we have, or regionally, we have Dr. Namukolo Kovic representing IFRI and currently based in Ethiopia, and Professor Khalib Baye, Center for Food Sciences and Nutrition at Addis Ababa University. Let me move on to our international aspect. Dr. Rebecca Pradey is a senior research associate at Loughborough University in the UK. And in Australia, we have Professor Bridget Kelly, who is a model leader of the second model that the Meals for NCD project is implementing, the food promotion model. As I've noted, we also are lucky to have a lawmaker, a Ghanaian lawmaker, committing his time, expertise to support the Meals for NCD project. And Honorable Dr. Sebastian Sandari, he is a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Health in Ghana. And finally, two UN agencies, WHO and UNICEF, are also represented on the Meals for NCD Advisory Board. From WHO, Dr. Joanna Ansong, and UNICEF, Ms. Lillian Selenge. She was in Ghana at the time that she was appointed to be on the advisory board. I'm told she just left Ghana. We also, as I noted earlier, have been receiving support, tremendous support from IDRC. This is one of the few grants that I've been part of that beyond just providing financial resources to you to do your work, they also provide other very useful support. And so we continue to be grateful to you, IDRC, especially Dr. Samuel Oti, who is designated as representative of IDRC on this project. And of course, the institutions that these individuals I have mentioned represent. So we are very grateful to all of you. And of course, our distinguished speakers and their mentors who have been with us over the past 3 days. They have shared with us resources, experiences, and their expertise on matters that made it possible to have in-depth discussions on food environment. They have helped us build capacity to not only generate evidence, but also capacity to follow through and have that evidence impact policy and also advocacy. And so thank you to all the 20 speakers who have come from Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe, and North America. There were 20 speakers and 2 capacity building experts. So we are very grateful to all of you. And of course, these speakers and then mentors have interacted with all, if not all, most of the over 600 people or individuals who registered to be part of this network or this meeting. So we had over 600 registrants coming from 54 countries. All from Australia to Zimbabwe. And I will just take a minute with your permission to let you have an idea the number of countries that are represented here. So we have Algeria, we have Australia, Bangladesh, Belgium, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Canada, Congo, DRC, Costa Rica, Egypt, Ethiopia, France, the Gambia, Germany, India, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Jamaica, Kenya, Korea, Republic of Lesotho, Malawi, Malaysia, Mali, Mauritius, Morocco, Namibia, Nepal, the Netherlands, Niger, Nigeria, Norway, Pakistan, Philippines, Russia, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Spain, Sweden, Tanzania, Togo, Uganda, United Kingdom, United States, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. And so we are grateful to all those who have come from all these countries to contribute to FERN. Although the daily average number who may have interacted via the Zoom platform has been about 150, we have also been live streaming. And as I looked at it last night, the number of people reached through the live streaming has been on average of about 500 daily. And so there's no doubt that together we can make an impact. I think this meeting has shown that. And together we can mobilize, together we can motivate the needed interest to conduct food environment research in the African continent. Together we can build the capacity that is needed to generate evidence for policy, evidence for advocacy, evidence for practice. And so regionally, we are working closely and coordinating and synergizing with others who are interested in this to form what we believe would be the largest network of food environment researchers in Africa. Professor Adama Diop of Senegal is leading a team that is doing something similar. And so we have gotten in touch with them. We are coordinating and they have agreed to continue mobilizing the French-speaking Africa, so the Francophone Africa, while the Meals for NCD would continue to mobilize the English-speaking Africa, the Anglophone Africa. And of course, as we discussed today, the nutrition societies on the continent, African Nutrition Society and FANOS, will engage them to see how collaboratively we can achieve the objectives that we have set ourselves. And globally, we are also working, as you are aware, with the Informers Network. And we hope also to engage the drivers of food choices consortium, the ANH and Imana group, and a new community of practice that has just been formed, led by Max Byers of the City University of London. They have formed a community of practice looking at approaches to understanding lived experiences of food environment. And all these groups, locally, regionally, and globally, we come together, we are going to make an impact that is needed to improve public health in general. And so as we close, I just wanted to let you know the closing of this meeting is not an end, but a beginning for what we hope would be a very, very fruitful and impactful collaboration going forward. We'll be in touch with you soon as to how all of you who we believe are interested in being part of this very big family, the FERN network, will share with you, as I noted earlier, the proceedings of the minute, but would also engage you to see how you can contribute to the FERN network. So God bless you and thank you very much.